is taking action for us, asking the experts the questions we all have. What makes someone do this, and how are you supposed to have that very tough conversation with your kids if no to them?
Well, you know, Katie, the number itself is shocking. We count 5 arrests in just 2 weeks. 3 of these guys accused of flashing random children, and then the other 2 taking advantage of kids whose parents trusted them to protect those kids. Now, clearly something's not right, but psychiatrists say when it really comes to understanding what's behind it, it always goes back to their own childhoods.
Their crimes are so similar. We're told Emmanuel Rosas talked an 8-year-old into following him into a laundry room, then dropped his pants and starts pleasuring himself. Stephen Fott doing something similar to a girl and her mom outside a library. And this guy's still on the run after tricking a little girl selling lemonade to come to his car where he flashed her.
Why would he do that to a 10-year-old kid?
Exactly what we asked Dr. Michael Yasinski.
Gives them a sense of power. So those people are generally insecure, and the sexual release for them does not happen with the adult, so they tend to have deeper psychological problems.
That's the psyche of strangers. So what about these creeps? Their jobs were to protect their victims.
That in childhood had a very disruptive, disorganized, chaotic child.
Police say Chris Fashina masturbated in front of a 3-year-old on a special needs bus where his job was to help those kids. Then there's Nolan Knuckles, accused of taking advantage of his own gymnastics student. Convinced the boy it was a relationship for 2 years.
Probably the worst of both scenarios when a predator like that gets into a relationship.
Why they may have done it will never be an answer most can stomach, but kids will look to parents for answers if that very tough conversation comes up, like the victims in these cases.
You need to get the same type of help, talk to someone, process it with somebody, and treat it just like any other sexual assault.
So Dr. Yasinski says that we have a culture when it comes to flashing to kind of laugh that one off. He says they need to not do that. They need to teach that it is something much more serious because really, he says, those offenders often go on to rape. He had so much good information that we really just couldn't even fit, including a shocking trend he's seeing with social media, the launching pad for these predators. And you can hear all about that in our full interview. We're posting that right now on abc15.com.